WHOgoSocial. Where to go, who to know.
I'm Rick Guthrie, and this is Helicopter Partner.
Rick has been flying for almost 30 years.
I'm also a designated pilot examiner for helicopters, one of about 250 in the world.
Everybody loves Rick, the most influential person in aviation for me. There's so much to learn in this industry, and having a person who's flown for 30 years, I've learned a lot from him.
He is also an air rescue pilot for Miami-Dade Fire Rescue.
Air rescue is kind of the whole reason why I started flying. I've always wanted to do air ambulance, trauma hawk, search and rescue.
We help people purchase helicopters, go out and find the right helicopter for their mission, for their application. Transporting helicopters all around the world. We have one en route to South America as we speak.
Helicopter Partners is different than most of our competitors, mainly because we've been established there for so long. My father started the helicopter business at Tamiami in 1973.
Helicopter Partners can sell your favorite helicopter, tour you across the skies, or certify you with your helicopter pilot's license.
My favorite kind of client? Somebody who's excited to learn. If this is something that you're kind of interested in, you're not really going to get anywhere with it. You know, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of motivation.
I'm a designated pilot examiner, which means that I can give you your airman certification here on location. I'm also a flight instructor, insurance safety auditor, as well as an instrument flight instructor.
I'll go to an airport sometimes and I'll have a student with me, and the student will be an older guy and he'll look like he's supposed to be there. So they'll go up to the student, you know, expecting him to be the person responsible for the aircraft, and then they kind of look at me like, who's that, your daughter?
So you're pretty much covered on any license you want to get, from airline transport pilot all the way through down to an initial private if you've never even flown an aircraft before.
We have 360 days a year that we can go out and fly. Other places, especially when you get out west or up in the mountains, they're grounded many, many days in a row. It's very efficient as far as your money and investment as far as coming here to train. We get the training done usually in a shorter amount of time than most schools would.
If you are ready to fly over the Everglades, glide past Miami Beach, or cruise through the beautiful cities, the best part is it can be anywhere you want it to be.
One time we did a trip with 3 helicopters. That many helicopters, everybody brings their own camera and you can film each other when you're flying and have some fun with it.
Our biggest risk down here in South Florida, believe it or not, is a bird. There are so many birds flying around down here that we have to be on the lookout constantly for, especially the buzzards, the bigger birds. I saw one of the birds off to my right side. I went to make a left-hand turn to get away from it, and unfortunately his wingman was there. His wingman doesn't exist anymore. His wingman came in, hit the windshield, shattered the windshield. I had sunglasses on, so the glass didn't get into my eyes, but I was covered in glass. Sucks more for the bird. South Florida is a wonderful, wonderful backdrop for aviation. You can be over the ocean in 5 minutes from where we're located. You can be over the Everglades in 5 minutes, down into the Keys within 30 minutes. It's just it's a unique location.
Helicopter Partners is based out of Tamiami Executive Airport in Miami, Florida.
It'll get loud, especially some of the big jets, and they all start up and they all go out right through that taxiway and you can't hear anything. Can you hear me?
Whatever your mission is with a helicopter, we can accommodate it. We're good at it. We've been there since 1995, and we look forward to meeting you and would love to have your business.
And who goes social?
I go social.
I go social.